Hey everyone, welcome back. My name is Lisa. In this video, I'm going to show you how to do wet blocking on a budget. These are the supplies you're going to need for blocking. You'll need some mats or a nice thick towel. Mats are not necessary, but they do help. You're going to need some blocking wires and pins. Make sure they're both stainless steel. I'll get to these in just a moment. A nice gentle dish soap or your wool wash, whatever you prefer. Just make sure whatever you use is safe for the fabrics or fibers that you're going to block. And of course, you'll need your item that's going to be blocked. So let's get started. So here we are at the kitchen sink. Bring your item over that you're going to block, and you need to fill your sink up, not full, but with some nice warm to cool water. And add a little dish soap. Not a lot, just enough to help wash the fibers. And then immerse just that it gives it a wash. Don't agitate too much in case it's completely wool and it might felt. Of course, we have little Nosy here checking it out. So just make sure it gives a good soak. And you can leave it for about 20 minutes or so, depending on how long you want to block it for. I forgot to mention in the supplies, you're going to need a nice thick towel to wrap up and roll up your finished item in. I'm going to lay it flat on the counter so that when my towel is ready to come out of the sink, it'll be ready to go right onto the towel and wrap it, fold it up. What are you doing, Homer? He's fascinated. Give it a couple of flips but don't squeeze, or don't pull the fabric. And just drain the sink. And give it a good rinse. This part's very important. Do not wring. Always squeeze. Just squeeze the water out. And then put it on your towel. Just lay it down and lay it out flat like that, and then just roll it up. Roll up the towel. And what I like to do to get all the excess water out, what makes it easier, is to give it the stamping. That gets all the extra water out. Okay, so now we've washed, rinsed, and squeezed the water out of your item. My blocking wires are stainless steel welding rods, or TIG welding rods. There it is, TIG. And they are 1/16 by 36 inches. They're stainless steel, so they won't rust, and they're much cheaper. We're talking 2 to 3 times cheaper than traditional blocking wires, and they're exactly the same. So, we will lay out a little grid here for the cowl. I probably won't need this many mats. Yeah, 4 should do. Unroll your little sausage. And now you get to perfect it how it looks. The best part about these cheap rods, if you want to make them shorter, all you have to do is cut them and you don't have to worry about how much you paid for them. So I got 2 rods, and I'll put one on each side of the cowl. Straight through, and I'll use those as my stretcher. I don't know if you can see the rods on camera or not because they're so thin. And then you just pin it to the shape that you want. It's pretty simple. Just dump a couple of pins here. So I'm going to want these guys to stay in their position. So make them as straight as possible. And then you can pull these guys this way to stay this side. Everybody has their own technique for blocking. As long as you get the result you want, there's no wrong way to do it. This is a scalloped design, so I want to make sure all the scallops are shown and they're even. Okay, this pin here needs to be moved and a little lower. And to keep the side straight, I'll put another pin on each side of the wires, like so. And really, that is it. That's how simple it is. Of course, if you have a more detailed shawl or cowl or anything, even fingerless mitts, it's going to take some more playing to get it laid out flat the way you like it. But really, it's really not that hard. You just keep playing with it until the shape that you want. See, I want my scallops shown, so I did that. I'll move this pin down here. Put another one in the corner. Make sure your corners are all pinned up. And you just leave it like that to dry. And when it's completely dry, you take everything out and you're finished. Oh, this guy's not straight. I want to make sure that's straight there, so I move my pin over like that. And as long as the cat doesn't sit on it, which he probably will, I guarantee you, I'll leave that to dry and come back when it's finished. the difference that it makes though when blocking. All the design is completely stretched out and looks really pretty. I think blocking is very important for showing your design. You took a lot of time in knitting it. Why not make it look as beautiful as possible? So it's the next day and everything's nice and dry. And we're going to unpin it. Take it off the blocking mats. Show you how it keeps its new shape from the blocking. Take out the blocking wires and voila. Made a huge difference. Now it doesn't have that wrinkly, shrunken effect on it. And all the stitches are nice and smooth, all the lace work is open nice. Thanks for watching. I do hope this video was helpful. If you liked the video, please hit the like button below and be sure to subscribe if you'd like to see more. See you in the next one.